automation is.
All right, we're recording. All right, so this is David Beavers, and we are now presenting the hyperautomation simple solution to a complex problem. And I'm David Beavers.
I'm Clayton Kimbrell.
Sorry. I'm Jacqueline Ortiz.
All righty, and this is going to be the presentation, and we will try to keep it short, and questions will be at the end. There won't be any questions. This is online. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Imagine a world where businesses no longer struggle and the tedious tasks, multi-step processes, and tasks that were once required to take hours and days to do and have multi-steps, they can now be streamlined because of hyperautomation. And a click of a button can execute multiple ways to streamline a whole project is what it boils down to. And this is a promise of hyperautomation, a world where industries and businesses integrate seamlessly, reducing relays and all sorts of issues that have been in the business world for as long as we can be alive. There's been issues forever. And today we will explore how hyperautomation transforms operations, reshapes competitive landscapes, and presents both challenges and opportunities. And with that, I will go to the next slide. That was my slide. I will go to the next slide. To Jacqueline.
Thank you. Hyperautomation is a concept of automating every possible process with an organization using cutting-edge technology like AI, artificial intelligence, and RPA, robotic process automation. Think of it as more just automation. It's an interconnected system where machines and softwares assist human interventions rather than replacing them. Businesses can optimize workflows, reduce errors, and unlock new levels of efficiency. Whether it's automating customer support, financial processes, or inventory management, hyperautomation is an already evolving industries. But what makes it so powerful?
Yeah, go ahead and think of it. And to understand hyperautomation's impact, we must examine it through Porter's five forces, a framework that analyzes market competition. First one, competitive rivalry, which is where companies implementing hyperautomation gain a competitive edge by reducing costs and eliminating inefficiencies, those who don't risk falling behind. And then the second one is threat of new entrants. It's where automation lowers entry barriers, allowing startups to launch lean operations with minimal overhead. Established firms, however, can maintain dominance by improving processes through hyperautomation. Third one, bargaining power of suppliers. AI-driven procurement and automated supply chain management improve forecasting and reduce dependency on any single supplier, strengthening business resilience. Fourth one, the bargaining power of buyers. Automation enhances customer experience through personalized interactions and fast response times, making businesses more appealing to consumers. And then the final one, threat of substitutes. Businesses leveraging hyperautomation can improve faster, reducing the risk of being displaced by newer and more efficient alternatives. As we can see, hyperautomation doesn't just improve internal processes, it reshapes industry dynamics in a profound way.
All right, and I'm just going to list some examples of them. Customer service, claims processing. I would think, like a lot of people know insurance. Claims processing can be tedious. There's 1,000 steps to those, so that streamlines that. Loan processing is a big one. Everybody needs a loan at some point. Underwriting, customer onboarding, accounts payable, IT infrastructure, KYC, and fraud detection, which is like banks. everybody wants the banks to be streamlined and faster. And then we'll go to the next slide with Jack.
Issues with hyper automation. Highly cost, the upfront investment of AI and automation technology can be very expensive. Complex integration. Businesses may struggle to incorporate new automated with existing infrastructures. Resistance to change. Employees and managers may hesitate to rely on automation. Security concerns. Increases reliances on automation also raises cybersecurity risks. Over-reliance on automation. While automation streamline process, humans oversights, it's still essential to ensure proper management.
Okay.
No. Despite these challenges, the benefits far outweigh the obstacles. The hyperautomation enables increased productivity, which employees can focus on higher value work rather than repetitive tasks. It also helps with cost savings. It reduces automation labor costs and optimizes its operations, as well as it has improved accuracy. AI minimizes human errors and enhances the decision making. It also enhances customer experience. It provides faster services and a personalized interactions and ultimately improves satisfaction. The scalability and security also increases because businesses can grow seamlessly while maintaining compliance and security standards. Hyperautomation is not just a tool, it's a necessity for modern businesses.
I agree. It's awesome. Um, so in conclusion, the possibility for the future, it's definitely a tough time to live in. There's changing business structures of every agenda, listed possible. And while hyperautomation brings us into a exciting era, it's also scary because of adaptability, and it raises good questions. But if we don't learn to manage automation effectively, we risk losing control over our own systems. So when properly embraced, hyperautomation has the potential to create a more connected, efficient, and innovative business world where like AI can be integrated in every system of the business possible. And we need to take a charge. Let's lead the change rather than fear it, because innovation waits for no one. And now we will conclude for questions. I'm just kidding. There's no questions, but that's going to be our presentation, and we appreciate the time. And I'm going to try to hit stop recording.